Facebook. Okay. Shouldn't be on yet. Oh, okay, we're not on because YouTube's already gone live 5 minutes and it's not on the right one, and it's 4 minutes to 8. We're a little bit early. Excellent connection, and Facebook, YouTube. Let me see, we might end up going a little bit. Okay. Are we going now? Okay, we're going. It's still a bit early. Let is start all. Error failed to connect to stream. What have I done wrong? Go live. Okay, well, we're starting on Facebook, so I don't know what's going there. Failed to connect to stream. Okay, we've got that. Let's put that there. Stop streaming. YouTube. It says it's going. Oh well, hopefully I might just check on YouTube and see if we are going, because that would be fun. And well, that's not right. It's got a picture of the wrong one. Okay, so if you're looking at that, I will change that photo and let's just start all. Okay. Let's see what we're doing. Oh, I can see we're on. Okay, guys, let's go. I think we are. All right. Let's see what's happening. Okay, so this is a box card. And okay. Oh, I'm talking. I'll turn it down. This is a box card. Look at that. Is that pretty? So it's got a little box on a box, and it's all just DSP. Honestly, just DSP. It's so good because you can cut everything out. And the bonus is, as of the 13th to the 15th of November, there's 20% off all bundles. That's any bundles. 20% off designer series paper. So, this is what I got. Is I've got 2 lots of it. So, I'm just going to open this one. This is the green and gold, Seasons of Green and Gold. Has garden green, mossy meadow, old olive, pecan pie, vanilla and gold. And oh my god, it's got some lovely, lovely paper in here. Okay, I haven't done anything with this one yet. I'll have to. So on the back you've got more colours, you've got the dots. Look at this. You can, if you've got the set, you'll get dies to cut some of those out. But good old me, I use my hands and my scissors. So some lovely bells and everything. So this paper is 20% off. So it was $29, so say 30, and it's 20% off that. So go rock on, hop onto my site and have a grab some of that. So let's get on with this. I've cut these out. I've cut the back leaf off because I cut a lot of them. I sat there last night watching a video because my husband was out fishing and the kids were in bed. So I sat there and had my gin, and I don't know if why my face is going like that, but it doesn't matter. Whatever. I'll take that back a bit, you reckon? And my husband will tell me because I move things around. Okay, so there is, I've just put the same as I started. If you buy anything on my shop, put my host code on for November and I'll send you a card with no writing in it, of course. The thank you will be just sending you the card and you can use it for yourself. So with this one, we're starting with Mossy Meadow. Okay, now I've hand cut all those. And as I said, I sat there having a little old drinky time last night and thoroughly enjoyed my time on my own, doing my own thing. Right, so let me get all this out. Okay, I saw online one like it, but it was made not to our, it was too big. That does not fit in our envelope. So I don't know what envelope she's using because you have to force it out. So I stopped and I rejigged it to suit us. So that was a bit of a pain. Okay, and this was so easy. It is really so easy. You'll love it. So first of all, we have a piece of Mossy Meadow cardstock, number 1 piece. So make sure you remember this: 9 3/8 by 4 1/4, an eighth, sorry. Now, I'm going to get my trim machine up and we're going to score it. I'll pop that there. Now, I'll have to move that card down a bit so we can get that all in. Alright, see the numbers? Okay, so this is our paper trimmer, which is really good for this. So, as I said, it is 9 3/8 by 4 1/8. Score it at 3/8. Oh, today I did had a class, so I've got some stuff there. So I'm going to put it over on that picture so you can photograph this before anyway, but we're going to score it at 3/8 of an inch. So that's 2 little marks under, and make sure it's straight. Okay, so 3/4 is there, and 7/8 is just 2 marks off the 1 inch. Okay, so make sure you've got the right blade up, the light one. Give it a couple of scores. Then we're going to do it at 1 3/8. So again, go to the 2 marks off the 2. So go to the 3/4 and then move 1 2. Alright, and we're going to score that. And now we're going to do it at 2 7/8. That's correct. And 3 7/8. So again, 2 off 4. Keep holding my mouth like, oh. Alright. So we'll just put this up here for now. I don't know if you can see the lines. So that's our scoring. And I think there's a mistake there. 4 scored at 3/8, 1 3/8, 2 7/8. 2 7/8 is there. 1 3/8 is that should be bigger. We are going to have to cut that again, guys, just as well I did that wrong, and we can sort that stuff out. So I've got more cardstock here. Just means we'll have lots of cards. So let me do that again. So this time we're going to put that blade right up and we're going to use this. Okay, so we want it 4 1/8, which is 4 1 2 over the 4. We put put that aside because it'll make a whole new card. And we wanted 9 and 3/8, which is 2 under the inch, 9 1/2 inch and 2/8. And we will score that all over again. So, goodness gracious, I'm in your troubles, folks. Come talk to me. Make sure I'm not sitting here on my own all the time, please. If you subscribe, it'll come up when I'm on, and we can chat and have some fun. Where are we? So 9 is by 4, so we score at 3/8, which is 3/8 is just under the halfway mark. So that's why we had. So that's a get down your brown one. Don't put it in. At 3/8, so that's a tiny little one. See that? Okay. That was my first mistake because I wondered why it was not big enough. The second one is 1 and 3/8. So again, that's just 2 under the half mark. Whoops. We knocked that down. So halfway is 1 1/2. So we're going to 1 and 3/8. That's 2 marks under the halfway mark. It's hard to get yourself around these inches. And then 2 and 7/8, and that makes the bigger one. That go right up to 2 under the inch mark. So that's where I made my mistake. Just make sure you don't do the same. And then we've got 3 and 7/8. So again, up to that next part. I have a, my husband did a sheet. They'll show you the shorter version. I have this near my slicing machine. So I have it here, so 7/8, you know, like 1/16, 1/8, all of that quarter, 3/8. So, and that's when I say it's hard to get. I keep it near my machine so I can do that right. Okay, so now that looks much better. Look at that, see? I've got a bigger one here. You can just see in the shadow. Okay, so our second piece is, where is it? I might take it out of there. Okay, so our second piece is 5 and 1/8. 5 and 1/8 again is 1 2 over the 5. We're going to cut that one first. 5 and 1/8. That's giving us a bit of scrap. 5 and 1/8. Where are you? 5 by 3 1/2. It's a nice easy measurement, isn't it? Straight up and down. Okay, so we've got a bit of scrap today, and that is scored. Bringing my blade down, of course, because we don't want to cut it off by mistake. At 3/8. Where are we? 3/8 is just under the. Where am I? I've got to look at it properly. 3/8 of an inch. So that's the 2 marks below 1/2 inch. If that helps you. A lot of people will do. How could I do that? Where's the 1/2 inch? See, that's, where's our 1 inch here? So the 1/2 was there. So if you were going into centimetres, it would be there, which is 1 under the number 1 centimetre, 1 little tag under there. Alright, let's not worry about that because I don't do centimetres. I'm a quilter. I did a lot of quilting. So 3/8 and 1 and 3/8. So again, 2 under there. Just checking that 1 and getting the right thing. 1 and 3/8. Okay. Let's put that down. I don't think we're going to need it. Alright, so our next piece is in the gold diamonds, the little diamonds, and this is 4 by 3 3/4, and then we have okay, so now we're going to still in the gold, but we're going to turn it over, but using the green side. See, and we got 3.5 by 3. Let me bring it over, and we have 3.5 by 3.25, and the 3/4 by the 4 goes with that. This one, I don't know why I've got 2 of those, so maybe so that's the front. We got that. Now we're meant to just have a strip if I'm right. Oh, I found my small piece that I didn't get, my envelope, and I've cut all these pieces. I'm just going to find out where I'm going. 1 and the 1, see this here? That's the strip, that's that, that's there, and I meant to have one more piece, and for some reason it's jumped out of the box, so we will make one more. Okay, so we need the diamonds and a 3/4 inch by 4. Let me just see if that's the one we've got there. 3.25 by 3.5. That is correct. So this one, we're just going to check it all, is 3.75 by 4. Okay, so that's it for the back. So this one we need one more piece here, and we need 3, and we need a 3/4 by 4. So that's there. I'm going to wait to cut that because I don't want it to be on the wrong side. Alright, let's go. Alright, so first of all, where's our card? Get our bone folder, and we're going to roll these all over. So we start this way, okay, and then there, and then there, and that little tiny piece. Now if you wait to the end, or you wait to think, I'll show you the cards we made at class today. They were really cute. You might like them because they'll give you ideas. Some of them are not up to today. And there's that Mary. I cannot find where it goes as a stamp. I was telling the girls today, cannot find it. So we're going to put our gold on, our diamonds on the bottom. Oh, what is that? Phil Collins, isn't it? Diamonds on the soles of my no, yeah, not Phil Collins. Diamonds on the soles of my shoes. I love that song. So you can see that, and that just fits in there. So now I found it easier instead of glue with this one just to put a bit of tear and tape, because it you've got to hold it down, and most of the things I'm okay, but because it sits out and you've got to push it around a bit, I just thought this would be much better. So you can just use your fingernails on this, it's pretty good, and that's on. Put my glue back. I was telling my girls off today about get your glue. Right, so here's our picky, and we just take that off. Don't start at the end because it's harder to get it off. Start just down a bit and it lifts off so much easier. Alright, and we're going to, you can see this, I'm going to bring it to there. And there, okay, and that comes down like that. So that should just make sure you got a good thing. So, ooh, quick, that's just moved up a little bit. Now that was the trick. Hold it over like that, okay, fold that over with your flap out with your paper, and then just bring it down. I realised that after I did it. And get that on properly. Alright, and now it stands up. So I'm sorry about that, I forgot. Okay, so you fold that up. And then we're going to put our... Oh, my nails aren't working today on this glass. On here, we're going to put our gold diamonds again. So last night I sat here while I was watching something or whatever I was doing, and just sat here cutting out all the little things. So as I said, if you buy the suite, and I have not cut that properly, so you can see with this glue you've got a small window, but you can change it. If you lie that down there, you'll see your right inside there, okay? And now I'm going to have a bit of sticky on my scissors. I'll clean that off in a minute later. Alright, so now we're going to take the second piece. Okay, and again we're just going to fold that over. And then the small... How easy is this? Oh my god. This is just so easy. Oh, my phone says low battery. So, alright, and we will put our green. So our green is just the opposite. Now on the back with this you might need a little bit more glue because this is quite shiny. Okay, so normally I don't worry about the top, but I'm going to today because this is, as I said, this is very shiny. So, yeah, that's right. And our little piece. Again, I'm going to cut off a small piece of that. Alright. And that's going to go in the middle there. And we've still got to cut off a little bit more. My measurements are right. I just read the wrong ones when I cut that out, obviously. They are correct. If you go along, it's using the same DSP. It's 3.5 by 3 1/4. Okay. All right. So now we've got that one, and here. So what we're going to do is get our tear and tape out again, and one down here at the end on our little fold. And we're going to put like a couple because it's going to go to like halfway over there. And I like it because it's going to be pushed up and down. It goes flat in the envelope when you're posting it, and then it goes up when people are on it. Alright, so with this, that will go down, that will go down there. And then when it's up, sorry, I've done that wrong, that is going there. So, again, we flatten that back out, we put it down flat, and we meet it here and here, and that will spring up. So before we go down, just take your pick tool, take off your tape. This is such, once you get the hang of when to lay it down, rather than trying to, you know, move around and try and get it on, if you do this when it's flat, then you know it's going inside your envelope too. So I measured like 2 diamonds up, and here I've only got like 1 diamond. Alright, so excuse my hair for a minute. I've probably made that a little bit bigger than the last one. And when you stand that up, look at this. See? It's all in place, it's all neat, and it's there. Now, when we, I've cut, as I said, I've cut everything out. I've got another envelope I'm going to put stuff on. And I just cut and cut and cut and cut. Excuse me. Oh, look at this. And I wanted to show you, because on the back, we're going to put a stamp greeting. I'll just put that aside for 1 second and we'll stamp our greeting. So I have cut this to go just inside the thing. Now this, the white, that is 5 1/2. So it's 5 1/4 by 3 3/4 for the white. So what we might do is stamp, and I'm using Peaceful Seasons, which is stamps that you can get that come. So we're going to use that. And this one, we used our Christmas a little bit today on our cards. So stamp blocks. We've got Christmas. Now you can line this on your grid and you make sure that it's all in line, which it is. Now this Missing Mary, I'm going to use that, but it's not from this set. This one has lost its Mary, and I know this is not it because it's an older one. And I'm just going to put it up there. And I'm hoping it's all the same height, and if it's not, we'll be turning the card over and I can show you how great the cardstock is when you do that. Where is my stamp pad? Here it is. So I'm using Garden Green. And for some reason that one won't open. It did it earlier to me. So I'm just going to... Oh yes, you can see here. Now you've got to really stamp it because some of these get a bit see-through on this big one. Really give it a good stamp because you want a nice, thick, rich one. See how it's now richer? Before there was a little missing. See, that's not too good. So I'm just going to do that again in the middle there. Alright, see now that's totally on everywhere. So I put down the bottom, Merry Christmas. I love a big Christmas. Here it goes. Oh, isn't that lovely? Isn't that so rich? Oh my God, it's so nice. It really is, isn't it? Let's clean that off so we're ready for later. So with this, so what I wanted to show you, in these cutting out, sometimes, which way am I? Okay, so in here, sometimes, see these ones on the corner? Don't throw them, cut them out. Cut that out, cut that out, cut all of them out. If you buy the stamp set, you can cut those out with the die, but cut these bad ones out, and I'll show you why. Because don't waste anything, cut them all out. You'll find, because often even when you build things up, see how it's built up like this, right? You can have ones that are a half of one like that in the back. If you have a look at that, what I've done there is you the half ones on the sides of the card, so I don't take up too much room and people can write a message to their family. So want it one up there. Alright, one up there. And there should be another broken one there. Okay, that's not, I want one to go down. So what I will do with this one is I'm going to cut it. And trying to work out, I want it from there, and I basically want it to go like that. So I'm going to cut that. And I'm going to cut that little extra leaf off. So see that? It's got the cut, but once it's glued in, it doesn't, it looks nice. Just a touch there. So I want that coming from there. And then over here, there's the cut one again. A big hole one, I'll show you. I'll put that over there, slide it, so you've got a few minutes. And I'm going to flatten my card. And put it in. And look how that is. And that's just using the rubbish. Because if I tried to put a full thing there, it'd be too much. People got to go, dear so-and-so, how are you? I hope you have a lovely Christmas and all of that. So in here, see this one here? I could use that, still use that up by putting it under the leaf there. You wouldn't know we've used a broken one there. See? Look at that. So we still get to build it up. These ones are the vellum that's printed on vellum. Okay. Now, so if we lie this flat, we have got all this room that this can come out over. See? Put a bunch of those on there. Right down there. So I can go all the way over there because I have that room. And then what I'm going to do is there's a couple of bowels that I cut out. I didn't cut these out, I'll just do it now for you. 2 seconds. And oh, how many people are watching? How many people aren't? If you come on, please subscribe, and that way you'll see when I'm on. And I'd love it if you tell me what you think of my cards, because I do have fun doing this, but you know, it's kind of hard to work out whether anyone really likes them or not. I'd love to know. It's a hard thing, old stamping up, to get many watchers, I think. You've got to be doing it for 100 years, and I haven't had time. I've still got 2 boys that are 15, nearly 16, oh my goodness, nearly free of all of that. So I'm going to take that off and start and build it up. So what I'm doing is a bit of glue, and I want that leaf to hang over there so it goes up to there. So you don't, make sure you don't have glue. See, I've got your glue down here. Alright. Yeah. Now I'm going to put that one under there, and then we were going to do that one on top. So again, I want that one to come out like that. So it's right up the top there, and that's there. And this and this. So I'm going to put that on. I'm just going to do it down there because I'm going to allow that to go right over the edge to hit there. So when it's in the envelope, I'm not putting glue down that end. Note, just over here. And then I'm going to pop these 2 on. Oh, it's busy today, isn't it? Might be a bit busy. Let me have a look. So I've still got to put my Seasons of Wonder on. So I might just stamp that before I go any further. And let's find Seasons of Wonder and Happiness. Okay. Excellent. Shut that. Now, and I'm going to take that down just a little bit because I've stamped up high. Alright, so that, again, you put that on so it hits the end. We hit the end there of the card so we don't glue there. And we glue to there. Alright. Hold that down for a sec. Now, the other thing I've got here is gold twisted thread, which I got with the exclusives. Remember the card I made a couple of weeks ago with this, the online exclusives that are available? So this was part of the suite. And it's a bit thinner than the other one, so it actually works quite well. So I'm going to take quite a nice big piece so we can have quite a few. Obviously my scissors need a bit of work there. We'll get there. So I just go around my fingers a few times and back to the middle, and then I get it, and I get some tearing tape, which I put about there, a couple of pieces, not to go over that A. I lift it up. Okay, and I put my tape, and I want it to go sort of up and around, so just as long as you stick it, don't want it sort of sticking over there, I just want it everywhere up the top. Now I'm going to add this one down here. I'll just make sure that is down there. Okay. And I don't think I'm going to add this one. It's got enough on it. And on my here, I'm going to put my bell. Now remember, I've got all the room down here to there. So again, I'm just going to put 2 dimensions on there because I'm going to lift it up so it stands out. Now, of course, double check where it is. I started putting stuff on with the girls and I said, make sure you check. Alright, so I'm hoping I've got it in the right spot, ladies. Oh, you do get sticky fingers when you do this. And so I'm going to put my bell, so it comes to the bottom of the card. So I'll put that down first, look. And then I'm going to put it there. And you stand up and you have a lovely card. Now you would be thinking that that would matter in your card, but it won't, because when you post it, you flatten it and put it in your card. So while we're talking about our card, let's add one of these down the bottom. Now we can just go like that. We can cut that piece off at the end. Now the only problem with doing this is you cannot really post it because it will go through the machines and you'll end up Just going to cut that little bit off there. You'll end up, it gets caught in the runners, so just remember not to do that. And then over here, I think we'll put just one of these. Okay, you can still put your address on the back. And what happened here? Oh, 2 of those got on there. And that's all I've done there. So you can still put your address there. If you're in America, of course, you put your address. So look how many I've got left that I can make other cards with, eh? And that's it, guys. Now, while we're still here, I must show you the cards we made at class today. So I find it good to have a look around because sometimes your ideas aren't as good as they should. So I found some, I love this Country Flowers. We did that. This one I made probably last year, I think. And it's all the sparkles. It's a window card. And then I did this. So this is a box card and it's using country corners. Country something, country style, and it opens into a box card. But isn't that lovely? It's just a sweet little card. So that's using up my old DSP because I don't think that's available now, that one. So it's good to use it up. And I think I showed you a birds one last week. And this is what I've done for the class this week. So we've done the little birds. And we've used twine that we've pulled apart to make all the string around the birds. Isn't that lovely? Makes it look like it's in tree branches. And again, we've got Merry Christmas on that. And a little birdie, because I didn't have my stamps, but they arrived yesterday, so I got to use them. But I was trying to show the girls, you can make these cards with just DSP. You don't need the stamps. But when they saw I brought the stamps arrived, they wanted to put a bird on it, so I joined them in a bird. So, okay guys, I will see you next week with another card. Absolutely no idea what. Please tell me what you think, and if there's any DSP you'd like me to do it with, I'd be happy to find a card to make. So, and this is just a simple, easy card. So don't forget, snapshot the instructions and you can make this card at home yourself. Right, have a great night and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye. And we've got to